Ready for heat number 3 then. Hussein Rashid on pole position in the red and orange. He's broken the tram lines there, so that's going to be at least a warning, but he's going to hold the lead through turn 1. Pietro Pagano makes contact there, and O'Neill's on the inside as well. Jack O'Neill, here he comes in the Patterson Motorsport suit and has already got the lead. Well, that was a dramatic start to their 4 wide, 5 wide, and Ed Bars is involved in going through Christmas Corner there.
Sims as well.
Yeah, that was all a little bit too rough as they went through the first couple of corners. For me, Howard, that was all triggered right to the front of the field. Hussein Rashid breaking tram lines as he took the start. Attractive bit warning for Amy Grisha with the number 59. Rashid goes defensive now. Compton going this way and that. Just behind them, the number 68 Martin Auger is making a move and making contact with Keith Segal, the number 58, and that's to allow Aaron Stillwell through. Aaron Stillwell, a C3 driver, is up to 6th place. Ed Barnes is trying to, he's got bandits at all angles at the moment, trying to fight his way through. Of course, he was involved and taken out on the first lap. He's on a bit of a recovery drive now. It's interesting, isn't it, Howard, how these days, in terms of the psychology, play themselves out.
That's round for Keith Segal.
Yeah, that was Chris Alcock making contact with Keith Segal. I think there may be a penalty because of that one coming up. But no, the playing out of this championship, yep, there it is, take out for Chris Alcock as Reece Pope side by side with Mike Coppin. We've seen Dan Healy have a pretty good first race, and be in a good position. You've got Jack O'Neill at the front of this one. Already feels to me like the pressure's building on the reigning champion Ed Barnes, and we're only 5 races into the season.
Yeah, I mean, as Martin Auger gets a penalty
for forcing a driver wide.
Yeah. Just trying to think if we saw what that was for. As in, if we saw that happen on the stream.
Yeah, I'm not sure we saw that. It might have been for contact with Keith Segal up at
yes, quite possibly. So, I know what you mean, mate. Ed Barnes here in amongst the... I mean, to be fair to the Class 3 drivers that are around, they're doing great Class 3 in this one. Stillwell up in 6th, and then Amy Breacher in 8th, Andrew Bushell in 9th, albeit Breacher's just had a contact warning. They're doing brilliantly as Chris Alcock gets by on Stillwell.
I'm also quite glad to see Chris Alcock's got a new helmet.
And wide there onto the curbing goes Andrew Bushell. But I think that's it, right? These are still Class 3 drivers who are maybe still... the whole point of Class 2 is where you cut your teeth. Ed Barnes needs to pick his way through clearly on these people, and he's very good at running nose-to-tail with predictable drivers he knows that he's raced against for ages. But he's got to pick his way here through drivers who are in that Class 3 novice rank.
He has got potential to recover this in a not too bad position if you consider that both Alcock and Coppin ahead of him have penalties and big penalties.
And hey, this was his mid-start position. He started this one in 9th. He might well end up, I mean, as you say, if penalties are applied at the moment, he would be classified as 8th or 9th. So, hey, he's converting, he's not going down, not going backwards from his good slots, and there he goes again.
Side of Andrew Bushell there for 9th place.
But it's
that puts him in the range of benefiting from Chris Alcock's penalty.
But it's not the clean run, you know, if you look at his scoreline from last season, it was win, you know, 2 heat wins in a round,
very
stuff like
rarely
that.
was he outside the top 3.
Exactly that. So there is, I know what you mean when you say there's just this feeling of additional pressure there. That was a great move from Darry Sims on Andrew Bushell into Ozius, which is putting up to net 10, I want to say.
Battle going on here between the number 62 of Aaron Stillwell and Amy Breacher. This is the top C3. This is for the win in C3 in this heat, and they've got the reigning champion up behind them now. We are on the last lap. The leader is coming into the boot now. And what a start for Jack O'Neill. He really is in some great form. Round the final corner, Jack O'Neill has won, and Mike Coppin trying to say, no, don't overtake me, I've got a penalty, you're going to gain the position anyway. But Pietro Pagano second, Mike Coppin third, Reece Pope fourth, Hussein Rashid, and whoa, big massive moment there for the 52 at the final corner. But Reece Pope, Hussein Rashid, Chris Alcock, Aaron Stillwell, a C3 driver up in the top 10, and ahead of reigning champion Ed Bars. Wouldn't have guessed that result at the start of this race. Darry Sims 9th and Amy Breacher in the top 10. Slightly chaotic third heat, but we'll be back very shortly with heat number 4.